Philadelphia went to the playoffs in 2013, and he had a great year. First throw complete to Alshon Jeffrey, and that'll be a gain of 12.
The field as a defense because of the variety of areas they attack all over.
Of course, their tight ends have been a huge factor, even without Zach Ertz playing regularly, and that is Ertz on the reception. They fake it to Ajayi. Foles rolling and finds the open receiver. Bobbled in the air, and did he catch it? That's Aguilar, and it is a reception, at least for the time being, at the 41-yard line.
Aguilar does a good job of maintaining focus and concentration. See Pierre-Paul trying to get in the throwing lane. That's 6'6" body. Clearly a catch.
They were screaming and yelling this time a year ago that Aguilar was a draft bust in the first round. How about that head fake by Foles? Now lofts it to the end zone. And that'll be pass interference called down there on Darian Thompson.
Well, I mean, here's going to show right here where Pierre-Paul is going to come in on him. And what happens, he jumps and leaves his feet. All he has to do is put his shoulders through the rib cage of Foles. And I like the interference call because you're beat like that, and Thompson had to tackle him or it was a sure touchdown. At least you gave your team a chance to fight.
Aguilar checks back into the game for Philadelphia. Second down. All day to throw. And in the back of the end zone, that is Alshon Jeffrey, and that is a Philadelphia touchdown. So on his first drive as a starter, Foles marches a team down the field. He goes 4 for 4 on the drive and a point away from a 1-point lead.
Well, he gets a tremendous protection because they're only rushing 3, right? Then you watch Jeffries run to the post. Now watch him work back. Foles throws it only where his guy can get it. He's on time and on target in rhythm, and you can see why this guy has won 20 ball games as a starter at this level. And that's only very comfortable in this offense. A lot of Chip Kelly's offense is still part of this offense, that RPO, that run-pass option, and Nick certainly had his best year in a similar offense.
Into the hands of Aguilar, shaken up earlier, and now a gain of close to 10 on first down.
He gave up the sack to Vernon on that last play. Let's see if they give him help.
Third best third down offense in the NFL, the Eagles, but that's with Carson Wentz. And that's thrown into double coverage, and Foles is very lucky that was not intercepted by Cockrell.
Cockrell has a great break on the ball. I actually think he can get a pick 6 off of this. Watch how quick his break is. He's never out of his back pedal. He's never off balance, so he's able to change directions. And a good job of keeping that right arm away from Alshon Jeffrey and come across with the left arm, and they did.
Third down and 6 are coming after Foles. He gets rid of it, but incomplete to Ertz.
Excellent.
First down, Nick Foles steps up and missed a wide open Nelson Aguilar. That would have been a big-time game.
Now we're going empty here, but when you go empty, it tells these guys to get your pass rush on. And Nick Foles does a good job of stepping up into the pocket and just a little downhill run.
Fake it to Ajayi, and now Foles running around being chased by Pierre-Paul. And let's see if they call that a completion. No, they don't. Smith is out of bounds. A little more hair on that, and that's a nice play.
Well, here's the difference between Wentz and Foles. You're going to see Aguilar right here get in between the safeties and linebackers. Foles doesn't see him. Watch Aguilar right there. That ball should be delivered. He has all of that space right over the linebackers, under the safeties. Nick Foles came off of him a little bit too quick. Right there is a subtle difference between Wentz being your quarterback and Foles being your quarterback. I think.
And it's second down and 10. They fake the run, and Foles throws off balance, but finds a wide open Zach Ertz close to midfield, and that'll be a Philadelphia first down. Ertz out last week in concussion protocol.
Here's that RPO, the good play action, sucks everybody up. Why? Because you should be, because these offensive linemen aren't coming or firing out. None of these guys should be up here. They all should be back here. And when you get sucked up like that, that leaves the middle of the field open, and a great throw by Foles.
Third down. Clement in the backfield. They're going to throw it to him. And takes a big hit from the maligned Eli Apple, shaken up on the play. Apple has missed the last 4 games, out with various injuries.
They tried their own little pick play. The problem was the Giants were playing zone. Eli didn't jump inside, waited for that ball to be delivered outside, and a good break on the football and a good open field tackle.
Against Philadelphia than any other team. He's also thrown more interceptions against Philadelphia than any other team. And now Foles looking for 6, and he nearly turned it right back over.
Burton's obviously a target in this area. Trey Burton's a guy that should be in the ball game. He plays well and was dangerous in this red area last week.
Foles lays it off for Ajayi, and he's very close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it. Yep, right at the 10, first down and goal.
Good job of Nick Foles using his eyes, staring down Ertz, then coming to the outlet to Ajayi. Ertz is going to release. Nick Foles will stare down Ertz down the middle of the field right here. Then he goes right to his outlet. Jay Ajayi runs strong after the catch. He was looking at Ertz very nicely. Then he comes off and hits the outlet. Use your eyes to move.
Blitz coming again. And that is a touchdown to Zach Ertz.
Bishop, but he uses his big body. He's going to come here and come back in, and almost like a basketball player off of a shot. As a defender, you're told to box out. He just boxes out Adams, and Foles throws the fastball in there. Good job of taking advantage of the turnover. Points off turnover.
They had a 7-6 lead after teams traded touchdowns on their opening possession. And now from the 18-yard line, Foles with time and throws high. And ball just sailed on him. Between the 8 and the 9-yard line. Short throw, wide open in the end zone. And that is Burton, who had a couple of touchdown receptions and indeed warmed by the fire. This Philadelphia Eagles offense, the highest scoring team in the league.
Nothing kills a defense like a lack of communication. I got him, you got him, nobody's got him. Right here between these two guys. Nobody's communicating. Eli Apple, the safety right here, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie are going to jump one guy. You see that? And it's easy pickings for Cromartie. Mental errors will kill a team every single time. Lack of communication.
And they played like it so far. With a 2-point lead, and the Eagles with the ball to begin the second stanza. That's Eli Apple.
The field has been open on that play action if they go to it.
That RPO, the run-pass option. Right there, you just saw it. And then running the wrong way after making the grab with Smith. This should have been a first down. He's a yard short.
Well, this is DJ Goodson is going to drop into the zone, and it's the RPO thing. But watch Goodson right here. He doesn't get sucked up too bad on the run. So he's able to get to his zone and run and break on Torrey Smith to bring him just short. If I'm the Giants, I bring pressure. And remember, the last short yardage play against the Eagles, Bromley got great pressure, allowing Adams to blitz out the corner to stop him.
Eagles really in the history of the franchise. He's missed one game in his 11 years. Down the middle of the field. Boy, that's a tough catch, and able to haul it in was Alshon Jeffrey.
But he's so strong in his route running. And look, this is not an easy pass. This is a confident guy right here. This is throwing to a window and letting his receiver make the play by throwing him open. That's a great ball by Nick Foles. Something to be optimistic about is the more.
You know, when Jeffrey came to the league, it looked like he was going to be one of the great stars at the wide receiver position. Now Foles looking around and throws to Ertz, and that'll be a first down to the 34-yard line. Up under center, Foles fakes a handoff again, and again rolls right, being chased, and just throws to Jay Cutler there for a while, when Cutler had a couple of decent years with the Bears. And now they come back to Jeffrey. Excellent blocking in front, and he's finally tackled at the 15-yard line.
Well, it's nice when you got a center that can get 25 yards downfield and be able to get a block. This is a nice little screen pass. Everybody's getting downfield. A well-called play. Good patience by Jeffrey. Watch Kelce, though, at the end of this. Right there, you got Vitae getting a block. Look at Kelce, put him on his back.
He tried to hit his own teammate.
But that, I mean, I got excited for that because linemen never get glory for that. You know, big hit by linebacker. How about the center taking a DB and putting him where he belongs on his back? Now Thompson has to bounce back off of that.
So yeah, those last two guys we talked a little bit about, Kelce and Selleck, both out of the University of Cincinnati, and they have been excellent players here for a long, long time. And this is Burton. down to the 12-yard line. Kelce in his 7th year, he's been in the Pro Bowl twice.
Yeah, you're going to see him come here, and this is tough. This is what you should do. Thompson, I don't think sees him coming or too late. And when you got guys making blocks downfield, offensive two guys right there.
And they throw the play that seemingly never works.
That's your favorite play. What are you talking about?
Call in the league. And statistically, it's borne out. Well, every blue moon it works. 90-something% of the time, it never works.
This because, wait, freeze it right there, guys. This because this guy and this guy are on the same page. If he's up top, you have to throw the back shoulder. He doesn't throw the back shoulder. He throws it too quickly, does not read the position of the defensive back. He throws it to the pylon.
Foles looking down the field, and that's Matt Collins,
right there.
Well, he's been to the Pro Bowl twice, and more than likely going again this year. Foles, a little screen to Ajayi after that 22-yard run, and sniffing the end zone, Ajayi, and he is chopped down inside the 5.
This feels like an Eagles home game here. They got him going. Everything. Ajayi, they're going to set the screen. Everybody again. Kelce doing a good job. Foles, good play action, nice patience, using his eyes to take defenders away from the screen area. And Ajayi has all that room to work, and he's been an excellent addition.
And there your guy, Kelce and Warmack leading the way again.
It's that offensive line has stepped up big.
That's 54 yards from. It's 14 for the year after the 2 more of them today. One by Burton and one by Zach Ertz. A roll, and that's touchdowns without an interception. Weiss has worked with a short field. And now looking to the corner of the end zone to Aguilar, and that's a touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 touchdowns for Nick Foles, and this is his first start of the year.
And what we're seeing is trust each series building and developing between receivers and their new quarterback. Nick Foles, he's just going to throw this jump ball, recognizes the back is turned by Daryl Morris, throw that ball up there, and Aguilar times it perfectly, going and catching it off the back of number 23 Morris. They're back in this league. Boy, that's valuable experience.
Pump fake all day to throw, and then a misread there. Jeffrey took off, realized 3rd down. Foles unsure he wanted to throw that. Looked in between like he wanted to run it, wanted to throw it, and then threw high to a wide open Zach Ertz.
A big 3-and-out right here. And I thought maybe Nick Foles was going to go ahead and take off and run with this football. He can run, keeping his eyes downfield. And once you hesitate right there, that threw off the timing and rhythm of the throw, which forced the high throw to Zach Ertz. Eagles in, IV it up.
He did.
What a throw.
That's a straight drop right there. That's something that really plagued Aguilar the last couple of years, but not much this year. It's only his 3rd drop all season long.
It's a big-time throw from the far hash on a deep out cut, right where he can get it. And just lost concentration right at the last second. That's a big-time throw, though.
One time
That's
all
Nick
day.
Foles.
3rd down and 8. Great protection. And a flag comes in. Aguilar hangs on this time right at the 50, and that's a first down of his
That's
team.
a problem. Right here is going to be your holding. The route's going to be up here. But this is why Ertz is such a problem, because he's so strong. You have to almost hold him, and the big tight ends are able to run through any type of pressure. Again, a well-thrown ball. They've been calling it today, so you got to know how the officials are calling it, and it tells you what you're allowed to do and not do as the game goes on.
So a first down after the completion, double pump by Foles. Every time he's gone to double pump to... Under 10 minutes to go here at MetLife Stadium. And Ertz stays on his feet, and he'll get a first down. A missed tackle by Darian Thompson. And Ertz able to move the chains to the New York 35.
So the difference between winning 2 games and 11 games, when somebody has a chance to make a play, somebody makes a play, you have your shot. Get him down in the open field. Go and keep your head up and don't tackle air. Ertz does a great job of running through that and hustling. That's the difference, and you want to know why in the National Football League there's teams that have 11 wins and 2 wins.
Fourth quarter come from behind wins. Fourth quarter or overtime. Foles gets rid of it, and wide open Aguilar. And it'll be first and goal, Philadelphia at the 8-yard line.
Nice comeback by Aguilar, not only on a route, but also after a drop. He's going to come down here and run a 7 route. Nick Foles takes a shot. And when you're in the film room, you see your quarterback take a hit like this, yet deliver the ball on time and on target. That gets the respect as Vernon gives him a shot.
And then to Philadelphia, as Peter Schrager told you earlier, is a free agent this offseason. Aguilar sniffed out beautifully by the Giants defense, and that's Rogers Cromartie. So now all of a sudden, they're playing away from holding.
Well, we keep saying that. Everybody knows it.
And now Foles throws and denied the end zone is Torrey Smith.
Well, they had Ertz doubled, which allowed Torrey Smith to come in underneath.
They're going to go for no, they're not. Now they're sending out the field goal unit. Excuse me, Chris.
Yeah, you have to send out the field goal unit. You have to go up and make it a touchdown game as opposed to a field goal game. Smart call, and it's the right call. And trust your defense to make a play.
It's a nice play by Cockrell.
Yeah,
denying Smith the end